Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Channel 5 News at 10. I'm Oscar Adame.
And I'm Letty Garza. We continue our month-long look at the battle for the border.
Tonight, we take you to two international bridges where our cameras caught the port unguarded and vulnerable. Channel 5's Erica Proffer is in Los Indios with more.
This bridge closes after midnight. The workers here go home. That's when our work began. We take you inside the night watch at our international ports of entry. Criminals could find their green light under the cloak of darkness at our international ports of entry. This is your security, America's front door. The gate standing between Mexico's drug war and the U.S. Channel 5 News set out to learn how protected we are after these bridges closed for the night. We started in Los Indios. Time, 11 p.m. 3 men stand guard. They're winding down their shift, ready to call it quits. Only one officer checks northbound traffic. The other two relax and carry on a conversation. No K9 unit is around to check for drugs. Our night is just beginning. We drive to the Donna International Port of Entry. 11:45. All gates are closed here now. It appears the bridge is locked. A fence and barriers prohibit vehicles from crossing. We take a closer look at the security. It wouldn't be hard to get through here. You'd be stopped by this barbed wire chain link fence, but could find a way over if you wanted. It's the only roadblock between illegal entry and the U.S. The nearest watchtower is at rest. No officer is in sight. We sat for an hour. We saw no one on the bridge, no one watching our border. The only person around is a single employee at a nearby water district pump house. As we get close, lights go out. The man inside the pump house calls for backup.
He's coming.
Border Patrol agents show up soon after.
Call it out and then watch.
They weren't scheduled to be here, but said they would take a look out now. 1:45 a.m., nearly 5 hours after the port here closed. We head back to see what's happening in Los Indios. 2:15 a.m., clock ticks away. The men we saw earlier are now gone. Two Customs and Border Protection cars are parked out front. It's clear no one is inside. 3 a.m. We walk up to the bridge to check things out.
Someone's got to be here.
The inspection station is empty.
So this shows that we can keep walking if we wanted.
If we wanted to do harm, no one could stop us. If we wanted to enter the U.S. from Mexico, it appears no one could tell.
Sometimes you'll build a bridge and at the federal level you do not have the manpower to man them. But why build them?
Local leaders admitted this lapse in security puts us at risk.
Well, I think it's obvious that there is a problem. I mean, I think you do see it.
The federal agencies, on the other hand, were not so forthcoming. We showed Customs and Border Protection what we found. They're the final gatekeepers, the last standing guard here.
The one thing, as we can see, this is a media outlet, and whatever we say, people that may want to try to penetrate or circumvent the legal ports of entry while they're open may try to use this as a vulnerability or think it's a vulnerability.
Because what we're trying to find are people, some sort of, officer. Is there a person? Because no one stopped us. And there's 3 pictures.
We have to look at the threat that we're doing. Do we break, what we're doing and trying to just identify someone who doesn't seem to a threat to us? If someone's there taking a picture.
Channel 5 had no marked equipment and arrived at the bridges in an unmarked vehicle.
Bottom line, are we safe?
We're always safe. If we're not safe, we're not doing our job. We can't just leave a facility unmanned.
Yet tonight, we showed you 2 valley ports of entry that appear from every angle to be just that, unmanned. A year ago, we showed you a bridge in West Texas that Border Patrol agents drove right by as Mexican nationals walked across. How many others are there? Just across the river, a war rages on. It's your security, America's front door, our ports of entry. An important detail for all of us in the battle for the border. Erica Proffer, Channel 5.